Ushima Cherry Burks, author, therapist, and CEO of Chatterbox Therapist. Hey y'all, I had someone contact me at hello@chatterboxtherapists.com, and she wanted me to discuss her issue. I get a lot of these emails, and most of the time I just reply to them via email. But this is important, and she didn't ask to be anonymous. She actually sent a video as well, and usually I would just reply to her video with the video, but I don't even want to put her on blast like this because of the severity of the situation. So there's a mom who has two sons who are accused of a heinous act against children. These children are related to her family, and they actually came out and gave testimony about what happened. I mean, details were there. There is no way that these children would have known all these details had something not occurred to them like this. I think the youngest one was 4, the oldest one was like 8. She does not want to believe that her sons did this heinous act. And she's actually gone so far as to threaten the mother of one of the children, verbally, and threaten physical harm against her for lying on her sons. Now, this is a very delicate situation, and I understand that denial is real, it exists. But let's just look at some facts here. Most of the time, children who disclose true abuse, abuse, or any type of trauma like this, it takes a lot for them to do it, because most of the time they feel guilt and shame for this act, especially if their bodies have responded or if it's gone on for a long time. Or a lot of times the perpetrators will make them feel as though they're an active participant in this vile act that they're committing against these children. So for these children to come out and testify to a point to where a jury believed it, and both of her sons are now locked up, it's nothing that anyone can say or do to reverse this. These two girls discussed acts that were done against them together and acts that were done against them separately, and the times that these children were there corroborates with their story. So the only advice, or the only thing that I could tell this grieving mother, is that her sons were found guilty, and my recommendation for her was for her to seek therapy, right? Either with myself or with someone else. She did not like that, which is why I'm able to do this video, because I will not be her therapist. She was not feeling that. What advice would you have given her? I was very empathetic when I spoke to her. I'm not sure what else you can say without being in a therapeutic environment, or without having some sort of relationship that goes beyond, talking via text or talking via email or video conferencing like this. But what advice would you give a mom or family member or a loved one who's having a hard time accepting that their loved one may have done something that is so egregious that you just can't accept it? It seems very out of character. This is something that you would never expect for them to do. How would you help this person? And what would you do if this was your family member? Would you believe that it happened? Would you need to see the evidence? Would you feel like this mom feels? Tell me what you think, because this is a very tough situation to be in on both sides. Till next time, be happy, healthy, and whole.